following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, one does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. His guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Scott here with Brock Hewitt. Everybody just about set. Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, it's Jalen Nolan. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
The third down throw falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. So on now comes the former All-State soccer player from Fayetteville. About 20 miles away, it's Sam Martin to punt. Fair catch made here at the 30. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, and maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Daniels. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Completes it in traffic. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Gets this clean at the 30. Escapes the defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Stroud off the play fake. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Brought in inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play action now. Daniels. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Play fake here. Daniels. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. Daniels on 1st down. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons first down.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Shoots away from one. Keeps himself upright. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. After 29 yards.
From the gun, Stroud. To Waddle again. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first...
Stroud is hit, the ball is out. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Stroud. Trucks a defender. And he works this to the 38 before going down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he gets a few on the post forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Daniels from the pistol. That's Lamb running slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Firing quickly out of line. Daniels. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
14 yards on the play.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Etienne again. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That one gains 7. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
This one set up for Daniels. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
Matt Judon there on the stop. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
To the air on third and long. Got a man, that's Kincaid. He's out of bounds to set up first and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Third and long for Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a second quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bills are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. It's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and hauling a heck of a souvenir. Throw here, third down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's ETN. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Daniels now on first down. He's running with it. He's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now with Daniels. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Jumps in up the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a carry by Etienne. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
On second down, it's Etienne. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the gun, it's Daniels. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Prater adds the PAT, and the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Bill 7.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
McCaffrey on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then no.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 15.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Logan Cook on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And coming off their second red zone touchdown of this game, Brock. Make it 2 of 3 so far now. They will take that percentage every week if they can.
Yeah, championship-level teams, Kate, are usually 75%. I know that's a C+ in school, not very good, but that's championship football. 2 of 3, they're certainly near that mark.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Daniels setting up the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. No throw, 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play fake here. Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's another Falcons. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Pearsall on the slant. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 22-yard line.
To the air again. Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Falcons first down.
This is ETN. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
The coverage by Bobby Wk6.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Makes the catch. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
19-yard attempt.
Prater puts it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Shotgun now for Stroud. Catch made left side by Judy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Signals, and it looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. First down, Stroud. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be second down. Again, Stroud. Looking middle, firing. He's got it inside the 25. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Goes to the line now. 1st and 10. First down throw by Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
From the gun, Stroud. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks, setting up what could be a very quick 3 and out, and an early boost in the 2nd half.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
On the run, it's Etienne. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They go right back to Etienne. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
10 more yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Etienne. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
One more time with Etienne. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Stroud now. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud. Making the call himself. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, you know right before the snap you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Crosses the 35, still got more room. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Bills. First down.
Stroud from the pistol. Judy there to grab it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
14 more yards. That's good for the Bills. First down.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
No to return this. Escapes a defender, and he's brought down just inside the 25. The Falcons and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He's keeping it. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it down from the 37.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons. First down.
ETN gets it on the draw. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
20. And the Falcons. First down.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Daniels now. He can run it. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6.
We've set it down for him from the 31.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And had some room to work, and he took advantage, getting 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He takes it himself, and they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Daniels keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll run, ETN. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one does not go far.
To number 3, Jerry Jeudy.
Stroud. Once more into the hands of Jeudy. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Stroud on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. It's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
Locks this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Running it here with ETN. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. ETN again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
And the Falcons 1st down.
Here's ETN on the give. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
An option give here to ETN. Shoots away from one. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons keep running away with this. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
45, Bills 13. Matt Prater set
Now
to
Prater
kick off.
on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bills and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Off the play action, here's Stroud. He's loaded another one up. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
The 24-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. To the right and pulled in by Jeudy. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Bills.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time.
Oh, the football's loose. And the Falcons scoop it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Falcons, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try? So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. They've got a man in motion. Stroud now on 3rd. Dump off caught by his back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Desperation time here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will trail by 25.
45. Bills 20.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. No to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go right back to Etienne. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Throw here, third down. Gets out of trouble.
There on the stop. An 8-yard loss. Brings up fourth down.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So first down from the 41.
That's good for Bills. First down.
He'll send a receiver left.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. Oh no, he lost control of another one. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed, and the ball back.
He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up fourth and long. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. They connect for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Stroud throwing here on first. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
So Reed the give to McCaffrey. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Even 5 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Again, he's got room. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Bills.
Running back motions right. Working inside the red zone. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Now it's Stroud. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
It's now third and goal.
He's keeping it. Got to get it forward. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
A 3-yard loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative, the last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. Nearly starts the drive of the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. So to the victor go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the week ahead.
And it makes everybody in the building feel better. It does, from the secretary to the coach to the owner. And it makes all the practices, the film rooms, the workouts a lot easier over the next couple days. Nobody wants to slog through those coming off a loss. But coming off a win, they'll have a boost and really attack the week as they get prepared for their next opponent.